doing a couple $1,000. They actually, no, I wouldn't even say a couple thousand. We're doing what do you call it? $1,000. I'm about to say 5,000. Like what? We're not even doing that much. Alright, so we're gonna search for these, and yeah, let's get down to it. Alright, let's go. I hate my pants sometimes. When I sit at a certain angle, my wallet and keys fall out, and it's such a pain in the ass. I almost thought about getting a knapsack or a purse or something. But Rage, men can't get shut. It's just a sack that holds things. What difference does it make if I have one? Alright. So yeah, we're looking for star notes and anything special. Okay, how long is it gonna take for us to get our first star note? Ooh. Ooh, quadruple twos. Yay, 2, 2, 2, 2. No star notes yet. You gotta be patient. I'm about to say that U looks like 2013. I know, I don't think 2017 or 2017 A's went into the U suffixes. Okay, so, let me get my $1. Oh, it is. It took one out, put one back in. There's 1,000 of them. I only got 500 right now in here, and I have 500 in another bag. I need to take that Menards bag and put it back in my car. I usually take it, and I put it over my valuable items. Yeah, I was below $1,000. I had below $1,000 for a while, and just about a month ago, oh, you got one. 2017 F 11271379. We're getting our one, set myself out. Our first star note. Hopefully not our only star note. If that was our only star note for the entire batch, I don't know. I would shoot a glass bottle. I will shoot my TV. that shouldn't be possible because star notes usually drop at 1% rarity. 1 out of 100. Okay. Last time we did find a somewhat low number. Imagine we found a silver certificate. I know I say that every stream, but dude, I don't know why I can't find one. Maybe they are all hoarded or destroyed. I mean, they were last printed in the 1950s, so paper doesn't last long in circulation, especially ones. So I can almost imagine that a massive majority of the $1 silver certificates are destroyed or hoarded. I mean, they printed tons of them. They would have survived today if they weren't destroyed. Ooh, that one's got ripped up a little bit. Ooh, an R. Ooh, getting down to the end, and there we go. Okay, guys, want to see a life hack? You want to see how you can easily get one? So first, you're going to line them, and then you're going to curl them at the end. Be careful if you have collector's edition bills, because this can damage them. You slip this over. And then, if you don't want to damage the bills, you could pull like that. And then push, and there you go. You got yourself a band. That's how you can reuse bands and save yourself a little bit of money. Okay, we're at 1 star note. Let's keep going. I always want to unfold those. That way you can see if there's any errors or something. Imagine you just... Oh, there's another quadruple 2. Now, the farther in a sequence the suffixes, the older they are. So the closer to A is the newer. So this was the first one. This was printed in the first 10 million bills. This was printed in the FIT, and this is bill 99,999,999. Times that by 4 plus that number, and that's the bill. That's the number of bill in that sequence, not counting stars. And the letter on the left will always be anything from A to L. And it will denote the federal district of which these were sent to. So the more you know about the bill. I'm very knowledgeable about what these symbols mean. Come on. Give me a star. Is that Chase and Prairie Bank, like, bad luck? Well, it feels like I get not that many star notes than I usually do. After January 20th, I will be, I want to do a little bit more of these because we're going to get a new series. If I can get a very low serial number, which I don't think I'm going to ever get, like, 1. If I did, that'd be lucky. Like, really lucky. Nothing there. We're at 3 bands, 1 star note. I know maybe it's bank procedure, but it really annoys me when they take the bands and just throw them away. I'm like, I gave you the bands back so you could recycle. Don't know why you're throwing them away. 2001. Ooh. Look how far. This is print. It prints a little bit off. You can kind of see. Look how thick the top is and the bottom is. This just prints it a little bit off. Not way too, rare. You can just tell. Now that's printed off a little bit. Again, it's not way too rare or valuable. It's a kind of a common error with ones I've seen. Probably a little bit rarer than Star Notes. But other than that, you're not really... Ooh, that's kind of close binary there. That half is binary, but the other half is not. That's 3 numbers off from binary. I have a couple of... I have a couple of close binaries. I have a binary. It's a very nice little banknote I got. It is 555-77777. So they're solid. They're solid, kind of, and it means just one number repeating. And speaking of that, that's another one. Oh, there's a star note. 2017 AL00839215. It's another star note. Oh, and by the way, another one you want to look out for. Semi-radar right there. Semi-palindrome. 3003. One of the ones you want to look out for is solids, which means that all these are just the same number. There is about 9... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there can't be solid zeros. So there's 9 per letter. So, for example, let's say if a series ends at L, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L is 12. So there's only 12 times 9. That's how many solids there are. And 12 times 9 is not a big number compared to the billions of $1 bills printed each series. So your chances of finding a solid are pretty rare, but just know that if you do find one, you are looking at a pretty good amount of money. Probably a couple $100, but there's another kind of off print. But just remember that if you want to sell your bills, it depends on what the error is and how good it is. If you just bring in a ragged, torn up $1 bill, you are not going to get shit. Unless it's a really rare error or a very rare bill, like a $1 red seal, which the first $1 bill / certificates ever printed. But yeah, another one is a gutter fold error. It'll be folded, like that kind of. It'll fold, but it'll look congruent. It happens when the bill folds right before it gets printed upon. Another one I've found is you can find is a naked $1 bill where those 4 numbers, that are all gone, and the green seal is gone. They actually print all that green you see and these 4 numbers and that stamp, they are actually not printed. They're actually printed second, is what I meant to say. So basically, all this background is printed first, and when they send it over to a reserve, then they print the seal number or serial number, and they send it out. And again, the Federal Reserve banks, they depend on the D. D is 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, D. Bam. This and this will always match on a $1 bill. If it doesn't, it's either counterfeit or it's rare error, which I don't think it would ever be an error. But you never know what could happen. Even though the government, is very close to perfect when printing money, they're not perfect, and they mess up so many times. Yeah. Always look out for them errors, man. You may not ever find one. I mean, I've searched. Oh, this is 16 searched 16. I've searched 16,000. After today, I'll search 16,000 ones. Plus, I'd say at least 4,000 from my register at my work. And I've never really found a major error. I have found a star note with a C with a filled in star on it. We're refusing to drop star notes here. Again, you don't want to like, give up hope. Another error I know is that the star is inverted, which means that it looks like that. It looks like that. It's upside down. But, when it's right side up, right? So you can find them when they're filled. I actually have a star note. It's filled in. And then there's another one that's very mostly filled in. And I'd recommend taking a microscope and making sure no dumbass actually just took a marker and filled it in. Or you can just use RGB, which basically red, blue, green. Because there's different shades of green, obviously. And you can determine it that way. I looked at the thing from the microscope, and I determined that it was an actual legitimate error. That's worth about $30 for a $1 bill. So not bad. Okay, we got 5 more. We're halfway through. We only got 2. We usually have 5. I don't know what the hell the point or the deal is today with the lack of $1 star notes. Pretty much a pain in the ass. But hey, you never know where you could find something else. That's nice. Biggest annoyance of ones. Ooh, what the hell? What's wrong with that 2? The 2 is like really filled in. Look at the comparison. Like if I go find another 2. Or that's a New York. Crap. The comparison of those 2s. It's a fat 2. I don't think it's way too much of an error. It's just ink. Unless it were to smear another place, then it would have been an error. Okay. Come on. Sometimes there is a rare chance where one serial number will be green and the other one will be black. I've never seen it, but that's another error. Another one is when all this green is printed on the back and it looks really weird. The thing with errored $1 bills is that they really rarely ever escape. Because the Bureau of Engraving and Printing, when they find a $1 bill that's errored, they will immediately destroy it. Actually, they're printed in a print sheet. And they'll destroy it, the entire print sheet. And they will just make another print sheet, but they'll put stars on it. Because the stars actually indicate that the print sheet that it came off of was errored. And they use the star to actually keep track of errors. And they do it for bookkeeping purposes. Because the BEP is not just going to destroy a $1 print sheet and not replace it. No, they're going to, but they put the stars on them. So just know, every time you see a star note, the print sheet respectively was because another one was destroyed. Star notes are, in my opinion, the rarest prefix, right next to Y. I think we used to print Y, but back then, we used to actually switch the suffix. So the C would have been the suffix, and then the A would have been the prefix. So the district letter would have been here on a silver certificate. But now, we put the district letter on the left, and the suffix on the right. There's a U. T, U, V. U, V, WX, Y, and then that's it. They don't put Z's. It's an older bill. I like the 1990s. Huh, that's weird. 1999 is not a year that they get a new treasurer. It's kind of odd because they have the they're starting up. 2017A B02500856. I love Starnuts. I just got. Hello. When are you streaming next? I plan to stream after this, but again, it's about 1:30, and I do have to go to work at 4:20. I have to leave for work at 4:20. It's a good thing about my work is that it's not really that far, so I can actually stream longer. It's not like I have to drive for half an hour. Okay, 377. Dude, if these two twos were three... If these two twos were... This is actually a trinary. But if those two twos were threes or sevens, that would have been a binary note. That is so aggravating. How close to binary. It's like I either come very close or not close at all. And when I do come close, it's by one number. And it's so aggravating. Oh, that's ripped. Another thing you might be wondering, what the heck happens to a $1 bill when it's done? When a $1 bill gets abused, or any bill gets abused to the point where it is just not able to be circulated, it will actually be taken to the reserve bank and it will be shredded. For example, I have a video on my channel where I went to the St. Louis Reserve and I did a calculation. The St. Louis Federal Reserve, if I'm not wrong, shreds 190 some dollars every single 190 bills per second. These two bands right here, every second the Federal Reserve destroys enough bills to fill these two bands. Every second. So 2 bands-ish a second. That's how much money is destroyed by the St. Louis Fed. And there's 12 of them. So if they destroy the same amount of money, 24, they destroy 2,400 some, probably 2,300 bills per second. Yeah, the reserve is, oh, this is a good one to find, maybe, because it's all mixed. Oh, this is a pain. They're all in the wrong area. They're all in a different orientation, which can be a pain in the sort, but it might be good because it could clue in the randomness. Oh my god, that's annoying. Puppy ears. Man, this might... I mean, maybe I can rebound. But this might be one of the lowest yielding star note batches I've ever searched. Dang. Come on. Stop switching. Ooh, 3 zeros in front. I don't collect the serial numbers, like lowness, unless it has 5 zeros in front or more. Don't make me search all these with different orientations and not give me a star note. That's just insulting. And I should say this, the biggest tip I can give when sorting money is wash your freaking hands every time you do it. Because I don't have to say, $1 bills are just filthy. You never know what type of drug pipe or sniffer ass or stripper ass crack they've been in. Oh, I also forgot to mention the serial number error. So if you actually find an 8 or a number and it's like half on the top, half on the bottom, that indicates a number switch error, because how the machine works is that it has a little number dial, like a tally counter, and it clicks. It clicks over and over, and it switches the numbers. That way it can do serial numbers. And there's a chance that the bill goes so fast, it just prints half of the number on top and half on the bottom. Or it basically, it prints the number halfway through the transition of the number ticker itself. So it creates that weird thing. I've never seen one, but I really wish I could get one. They look really cool. And band number 9, and we still have 3 star notes. We are going through a very long streak of not getting a $1 star note. Thought that was a new one. You can just tell by the reverse and how good it was. Oh, they're being so complicated with me. Okay, now, oh, never mind. I just ran into where they were reoriented. Ooh, 4 4s in a row. Ugh. Come on, give me star note, please. Oh, that's 2 numbers from being a binary note. That kind of sucks. You can probably see the number on one of those serial numbers just a second ago was so heavily inked. I see that a lot too. So just know that when you see a suffix with the A, that's within the first 100 million. Ah. Near sequentials. Nice. Wow, that unless this thing has this another you know, man, did I get cheaped out, or is this band is very loose? Hopefully we can get at least 1 star note to end off from this band. Man, what the hell? No, that's the last band. Man, please tell me I can just get at least one. That's all I want. At least one more. Oh, we got one. 2013, and it's a New York, which is the ones you really want to look out for. 2013 B08862727. That makes 4. At least I got my wish. Damn. And that's it. Damn, that was abysmal. That was absolutely ass. I mean, wow. I mean, I can actually say that's ass because that was the worst star note drop ever. Usually I get an average of 10, maybe even 6 at the lowest, but that was 4. Nonetheless, I did get some, which I'm not complaining about. I'm grateful for what I've got. But wow, oof, that was stinky. Wait, what? Did I get this one here? Either that or I got 5. I don't know. Or did this one come from another? Where the hell did this one come from? I don't know, but anyway, that was not the best one. Oh, not the best $1,000 batch I did, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna play some Minecraft. So be right back, people.